All right, this is my review for Real Housewives of Salt Lake City, Season 4, Reunion Part 2. So it looks like we pick up off with Angie and Monica trading insults with each other. I hate when they do the three parts because every time they do the 3-part reunions, the middle one, part 2 is always like not that great. This one to me consisted of a lot of back and forth, still a lot of mudslinging, a lot of name calling. Here's my thing about Monica. I respect her for coming on the show and keeping it 100 when it came to her and her personal stuff. To be honest, I don't know how you come on a platform where you were a part of a troll account and try to forge relationships with these women when you've been slinging mud about them. That was a little tough for me and obviously a little tough for them. But she did own it. She didn't lie. And she keeps reiterating, like, it ain't just me. There's 5 other people. And Heather, we know your girl Tanisha, who you stupidly are still getting your hair done by, was a part of it. If I found out my fucking hairdresser or makeup artist was a part of a troll account that was attacking me and other cast members, you're not doing my hair no more. You're not doing my makeup no more. You're doing nothing for me. You at the house, okay? One thing I don't understand though is how can they have all this venom for Monica, but where was this energy with Jen Shaw? Like, she was terrible to you guys, like to your face. And then when you watch the show back and you saw all the extra shady stuff she said in her confessionals, but they never had that type of energy for her. I do feel like a lot of the energy coming from the other female castmates, I feel a lot of the energy that they're giving Monica is displaced anger that they mean to give to Jen Shaw, especially Heather. Because Heather, you really can't talk. Heather used to be one of my favorites, but I'm definitely side-eyeing her now just because of all the stuff that's coming out in the blogs that she'd been feeding that troll account information to. And for anybody that watched Ultimate Girls Trip Season 3 where they're in Thailand, Whitney said a lot of stuff about Heather that was proven on camera. So it makes you go, But anyway, I will give Monica this. She came in first season, guns blazing. My only thing is I kind of feel like you went a little too hard on these ladies because you want to come back next year, right? And in order to do that, you got to film scenes with these women. And it just seems like nobody's really like messing with you outside of Mary. And it was nice to see her at the reunion. I'm going to jump for a minute. It was nice to see Mary. Mary is unapologetically honest, somewhat, because she ain't telling the truth to you about her church. But that's a whole other video for a whole nother time, allegedly. But, you know, the fact that she's honest to people to their face when she shades them, I can't even argue that. And I love that she did address some things from last year's reunion when she didn't attend. I wish she would address that stuff with Jenny, like being racist to her and all that extra stuff. But I'm digressing. What's interesting too about this reunion is you learn that when Mary got on, you kind of learned that a lot of these ladies didn't have the money that they have now, that they needed the show to piggyback themselves to a higher tax status. And there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, hell, if I got on a damn show tomorrow, I'd be doing the same shit. Excuse me, Lisa Barlow. I can't stand Lisa Barlow. She's so materialistic. She's funny. She is good TV, but she's so self-absorbed and just so self-involved and so materialistic. And I think it's crazy that she never cooks and is constantly eating out. Like, Taco Bell's your favorite restaurant? That's crazy. I mean, you got all that money and Taco Bell's your favorite restaurant? Okay, girl. I think it's fun. What's funny about her is she kind of met her match with Monica because Monica won't let her up on nothing. She gets her together every time. Heather, you were a little quiet this part 2, I noticed. You didn't say a whole lot. I mean, you did mention Monica suing you. One thing about Monica, though, Monica, baby, you got to calm down because you do sling a lot of mud and then forget what you be saying. So then when they do call you out on stuff, for you to say, I'm not suing anybody. Now, technically, you're not suing Heather, but you are involved in a litigation situation with her. So let's keep it a bean. Let's keep it a bean. I want to talk about Monica and her mother. Monica, your mom is a narcissist, and that's the worst type of parent to have. That scene at the when they were having lunch and she called her a motherfucker and all that stuff. Your mother is scary. I wouldn't suggest this to anybody, but I'm gonna suggest it to you. I would stay away from her. She's dangerous because she definitely was trying to get on the show. I hate that the mudslinging has continued onto these online streets up until last night's episode. It's sad that your mother's clearly jealous of you. She's jealous of your glow up and of your success. And I think you should not respond to her anymore. What Beyonce say? Everybody on mute. Put your mama on mute. Keep her on mute. Keep yourself on mute when it comes to your mother. That was sad to watch. And I'm glad that the other ladies got to see what she's dealing with. Unfortunately, Monica, you're a lot like your mother too, though. So I think you do have to own that and take responsibility for that as well. I think you knew your mom was going to show out and you brought her on the show. And I think it kind of backfired because Monica, you know what you're doing, baby. You know what you're doing. Angie K, you know, it's funny. I have a love-hate relationship with her. I like her every other week. I don't know. Angie K, I feel like I got to give you A for effort for definitely holding your own with Monica. I do think it's messed up what Monica said about your husband. Those rumors, you know, it's interesting. He didn't deny them. When he was in there crying, he didn't deny the rumor. He just said that he didn't like that he was attached to infidelity and was worried about his daughter. I don't know. Part 2 was a little bit of a filler for me. That's kind of why I'm bringing up stuff from part 1. But it was good. I think part 3 is going to be crazy because we're going to get into the reality Von Tees. I do hope they bring up that Tanisha girl too. My thing is, Monica, you might as well name the other 5 people or the other 4 because we know Tanisha was one of them. I think it's going to be interesting. It's going to be a good part 3. Part 2 was all right. We got a little bit of stuff unpacked, but not really. Because, you know, Bravo, they're going to drag it out for them ratings. I'm not mad at it, but it's annoying. As an audience member, it's a little annoying. I still don't like Lisa Barlow. Meredith, I love you. Meredith, I do think that you said you were going to try to take her house. I think you really did say that. Love you, Meredith, but I do believe you actually said that. All in all, part 2 was all right. If I had to grade part 2, I would give it a C+. C+. Reunion part 1 was an A. Part 2 was a C+. I need part 3 to be a A++. Anyway, I will be continuing to watch. Like, share, and subscribe. And I hope you guys have a great rest of your day.